Hello everyone! Today we'll dive into the world of binary options where knowledge and experience come side by side. But what if I tell you that the key to success can be hidden in just two indicators? Well, imagine yourself trading and each your decision matters. But how to define the moment when you should not and when you should not open a deal? Today, I'll tell you all the secrets of a unique combination of indicators that will not only ease your prognosis making but will make you confident about your each deal. The link to the broker where I trade is in the description and enjoy. So guys, now let's apply indicators with which we'll be trading today. We enter indicators panel and apply two indicators. The first one is momentum. Okay, right here. We'll have basic inputs, and the second one is called the maker. Right here. We also leave basic inputs. So now we'll figure out how to trade with this indicator. Okay, guys. The first one we're using is momentum. It shows two lines. One line is faster and it watches almost every movement on the chart, and second one is more like a trend one, and it's slower. We need to pay attention to intersections between those lines. So, if we see such an intersection, when the blue line is intersecting the yellow one from bottom to top, it's a signal to bet higher. If we see an intersection where the blue line intersects the yellow one from top to bottom, this is a signal to bet lower. But we're entering only when we see the signal from the second indicator, which is called the maker. This indicator shows the price movement in terms of two levels. And there are two levels here. The higher one is the level of overbought state, and if we see the price entered overbought state, it will be decreasing then. The second level is oversold level. And if the price enters this level, we open a deal with higher. We need to see those signals coming together. This is a goal for today. If we see the price is in oversold zone and there is an intersection, when it's a good signal to open a position with higher. If the price is in overbought state zone and we see an intersections happening, then we open a deal with lower. Fine, now let's start trading. And while trading, I'll be sharing some advices to improve the win rate of your deals. I see an intersection, guys. I'll be waiting for this candle to be over, as this intersection will be considered actual only when the candle is closed. And when it's done, I open a deal with lower for 1 minute. Let's see what's up here. First of all, there is an intersection on momentum indicator. The line is intersecting the yellow one from top to bottom, which is a signal to bet lower. On the maker, I also see the price is in overbought zone, which is a good confirmation factor, and the price, will likely go lower. Now, let's check the chart. First of all, I see the rollback from local resistance levels preceding here. Besides, there is a candlestick pattern, big shadow at the top and small body. This pattern is called doji, and it's usually followed by the price's decrease. So the deal is closed at a profit. Awesome result. Let's look for other cases. Okay, I just saw another intersection. Let's open a deal with lower for 1 minute. Okay, in this case, there's an intersection on momentum indicator happening, first of all. And here, blue line is intersecting the yellow one from top to bottom, which is a signal to bet lower. If you watch the maker indicator, you'll see intersection is formed when leaving overbought zone. As for confirmation factors, I recommend you watching the chart. And there, I see a resistance level on the chart from which a rollback is already happening. And at the bottom, I see exact support levels that the price will possibly tend to. Awesome guys, the second deal in a row is closed on a profit. We've caught very confident downtrend. We go on. So, on momentum indicator, I see an intersection. I'll be waiting for this candle to be closed so I can open a position. And on the maker indicator, I also see that this intersection happened when leaving overbought state zone. Now, let's look for confirmation factors. As for confirmation factor, I can consider exact local level of support that was broken through. It is here you can see. Moreover, it was broken through by great full-bodied and impulsive candle in favor of seller. It means that likely they will go on, as in this part of the chart the seller is dominating. And at the bottom I see exact level of support that the price will possibly tend to. We have very little time till the deal's closure, and a pretty good downtrend is happening. I think this deal will be closed in a profit. And as I've already said, the deal is closed in a profit. Let's look for other cases. But before we start looking for the next case, let's briefly talk out loud the deal's opening instruction once again. Firstly, you need to see an intersection on momentum indicator. Secondly, you need to see that the price is either in overbought state or in oversold state. Then, you need to find at least one confirmation factor of the chart. And as for confirmation factors, you can mark either levels or different candlestick patterns. And after all of that, you can safely and confidently open a deal. Yeah. So I found another case. Let me open a deal with lower. Here I see the price is in overbought zone, first of all, and the price usually goes downward after that. Then, on momentum indicator, I see an intersection. The blue line intersects the yellow one from top to bottom. While this intersection was not followed by any downward traction, but I see the candle with big shadow at the top and small body. It means that there is some seller in this area who'll be pushing the price lower. Okay, we have little time till the deal's closure. I think it will be a loss, so I'll be opening a cover here already. $6,000. Yeah. Guys, the deal is closed and yeah, I opened a $6,000 cover. In case this deal is a profit, I compensate the losses from the previous deals and get a small profit, more than that. And I want to also tell you to consider all the risks in your trading strategy, as sooner or later you get a loss and you should be ready in advance that you either stop or open a covering deal. This is the rule, and it's completely fine. Well, in total we managed to catch some downtrend. Well, we can finish on that. As you see, several deals were opened and almost all the deals were closed in a confident profit. And obviously, the strategy works out good when you perceive it wisely, of course. But guys, I have an incredibly good offer for you. If you want to not only learn but also start making real money on binary options right now, then you can subscribe to my Telegram channel. I'm sharing beneficial signals right there that will help you significantly increase your chances to success. This is a good opportunity to be aware of great deals and get a beneficial information in real-time mode. Don't miss a chance to make your trading more beneficial, more profitable, and the link is in the description, as always. That's it for the video, and please subscribe to my channel if you enjoyed. Put your precious likes, I'll be really glad, and bye-bye.